if you are being deceived, then what is true other than the fact that you are being deceived? So now, if you are trying to tell me what to do with what's happening to me, and you don't know what's happening to me, but you know what happened to Jesus or somebody else, then why would you tell me to not tell my truth if you tell me the truth will set me free? So now, I'm reading my Bible, right? To you, this my Bible. This is page 23 of the gift. It says, to believe when one is thirsty, one can eat without water, but one will become dry of mouth, and a dry mouth cannot formulate words clearly. Now, I smoke weed, right? So that's why my mouth be dry, and it's funny that's what I opened up with, because I just finished smoking. So, but anyways, that's what's funny. But see, but this is my real testimony now. So see, I'm saying, if I'm supposed to come as I am, then if I smoke weed, I smoke weed. But now you want me to lie, but your Lord and Savior created winos, and he drank wine. I don't like drinking. So now, if I don't like drinking, and wine was not made on the third day. Now, you know what? See, this is what I'm going to show you that what I'm doing was created, but I'm going to keep this. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying. I like this. See, because now I get to go to the Bible and show that I'm right. See, okay, Genesis 1. Now, weed was made on the third day. No, let me see. Right? Let me see. No, wait, hold on. I got to find it. Okay. Hold on. Oh, bear with me. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is, right? It was, the third day I was right. But the third day was, the third day, this is Genesis 1, King James Version. Now, I'm showing you Moses, when he talking about the burning bush, I'm saying this was weed, because that's what I did when I thought so clearly about what I'm doing now. See, I always, when I smoke, I think. See, and I think deeply about what I'm doing. See, that's why I'm hurt. Because I thought that I'm saying, see, I was saying, my mama told me, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I'm always conflicted about what I do, because if I don't want nobody doing it to me, I won't do it. See what I'm saying? Because I believe in karma, right? So this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, how can I be me in your principles? Right? Those are your principles. Those are what you believe. But this is me. This is what I do. Now, I'm not saying you do it, because I don't want my daughter smoking weed. I saw her smoking, but I ain't say nothing. But I don't want her smoking. I don't want my son smoking. None of that. I'm saying what I do is what I do to do what I do. Now, I can stop smoking weed. I have done it. So it's not an addiction. But when I'm going through something, see, I'm saying I might stop. See, I might, once I get past this situation, I might stop, right? But I'm telling you now, I have to slow my life down, because my life is so chaotic, because it's not my chaos. See, I have to live in someone else's chaos, because they trying to stop from reaping what they've sowed. So now I have already worked my way. I've gotten it by the sweat of my brow. So when I'm reading your scriptures, I'm feeling comfortable. I'm saying, well, hey man, Tommy, man, this talking about you. Now y'all saying I'm tripping. But what I'm saying, okay, listen, on the third day, it is called dry land in Genesis 1, verses 9 through 13. It said, and God said, let the waters under the heavens be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and gathered together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself, like oranges, apples, peaches, pears. See, all of that is in itself. Marijuana has seeds that is in itself, and it's an herb. See, right there. So how am I wrong according to the third day of Genesis 1? See, you in Genesis 3. That's why you spiritual. See, you don't take nature and use nature to defeat the spirit. See, I'm using what was given to me on the third day to explain to you about you who come from the third Genesis. See, you don't come from Genesis 1, and you don't come from Genesis 2. That's where your father came from. You understand? You come from the deception that came in Genesis 3. See, that's why you deceive to live, because you come from deception. You see what I'm saying? Now, my father taught me how to live in a deceitful world. And he taught me not to deceive anybody who is a righteous person. Now, that's my daddy. That's what he taught me. See, but now, y'all look at my daddy and don't know, because you not his daddy and you not his son. But my daddy and I, we talk. Man, we argued, but we talked, and we were together all my life. See, all the time I wasn't with my father is when he was in prison. But my mama took me to prison to see my father. I had to go. I didn't want to go. I was forced to go. And I had to go. Not on one occasion, several. See what I'm saying? We had to go see my daddy. See, so I had been in jail because I saw my daddy. We always in jail with him. See, when you go visit somebody in prison, you in prison too. For them 2 hours or whatever, you in prison, man. So I had my run with prison. I was just a visitor. See what I'm saying? And I didn't like it then. I don't like it. See? So now, are you saying because I don't want to go where my daddy went, I don't love my daddy? I'm saying, well, my daddy taught me by showing me where I don't want to be. So now my mother, who was teaching me by taking me to see him, is saying, now, see, if you would have did what he did, you would be where he at. But because I'm telling you about the scene and I'm taking you to prison to visit him, now everything my mama was telling me on the ride to see him, I hear clearly. See, so it's like your Saul, who say he saw Jesus in a light or whatever. Well, see, I'm saying my light is now in heaven. And now I can hear my light clearly, which is my mother, who was in physical form when she told me what I am now receiving because I can see it now clearly, right? Now, you say that my mama was wrong for smoking weed with me while we talking, right? But I'm saying I'm smoking weed talking to my mama now. So did my mama know that I needed to be sedated to hear her? Because my mind's so active that if I don't control it, it'll control me. So my mother, who know her mind, then saw my mind in her. See, because I saw my children's mind in me, because I'm showing them how to control their mind without weed though. See, because our life wasn't chaotic. See, my life as a child was chaotic and my mind was racing. See, but I was putting everything in its proper place. And my mama saw that. It's like, this man, he can handle everything. So, but she had to talk to me. And so she sedated. Some people, they put liquor in their kids' bottles so they can go to sleep. See, I would never let no. But my wife never wanted to do that. But people would say that. And I'm like, no, I'm not raising no alcoholics. See, I'm not raising no weed heads. See, my children, they daddy did their homework with them. So he calmed their mind. See, and it wasn't nothing but you got to get daddy off of you. See, so they had to calm down and focus because of me. See what I'm saying? So I took the sedation out, and it might have been intimidation at first, but see, my daughter saw that it wasn't intimidation, it was gathering your focus so you can focus in on what I'm saying. And then now that your mind is fertile, see, I can now develop it. See what I'm saying? Now my son, he wanna be me. So I understood that. So I'm letting him control his own environment. See what I'm saying? But his mama can't understand. I'm saying, listen, this is me. If you just get out of it, but see, she was trying to protect me. See, and I'm saying, oh man, I see now, but she don't see her man. And she now is like trying to protect her man's image from her man's image. And I'm saying, see, this is finna get bad, because I have to choose between my male image and my female. That's not my image. See, my female's image is our daughter. So I have to make a choice. That's why I say I have to choose love for love. See, not love for lust. See, if I'd have left my wife for a woman, that would have been love for lust. But I left my wife for our children, and that's love for love. And so my wife will see that he loved what I love, and he couldn't allow his love for me to stop from loving what we both love. See, because we both created these children and these worlds that we see. I lived in a different world than my wife. See, that's what I kept telling her. I came over to your world, but these devils finna take me back to mine, and I don't want you over here. I know how to live over here. This my world. And I tried to come over to your world, and they wouldn't accept me. But I'm showing her, look, they didn't accept me in high school. I knew they wasn't going to accept me over there, because I ain't going to change. See, and I'm making them follow the laws. So I'm trying to tell you, Babe, I don't know how long this fairy tale gonna last, but I'm letting you know it's not my fault. See, that's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna handle my business. And at the time, I didn't know however to do it other than to plan to do what I, was gonna do. You see what I'm saying? And I was trying to get back home if I could, but I knew that they was gonna have me, but I was gonna make sure I had them. You see what I'm saying? And so then when Tamika, our daughter, said that I'm a hero, she made me have to change. See, so my mother, being my mother, knew that I wasn't gonna talk to our daughter. She knew that, so she told me to talk to her for her because she knew she was dying. Before I even knew, she was telling me what to tell her. And I'm thinking we finna try to fight whatever she got, but she was telling me then it's terminal. She had cancer. And so, see, now I'm conflicted. See, I'm messed up. Because now I'm trying to take care of my child. I never really, because I was so busy doing what my mama told me to do, it was like she never died. Like that what I'm, it's like, if I have to trick myself in order to live with myself, then I'm doing what my mother told me so she ain't dead to me. Because I'm always listening to her now more than ever. See, that's why I say in my motion, I say, is it the things that somebody say to you hurt your feelings, or is it the things that they don't say? See what I'm saying? Because if my mother didn't love me enough to say it, then I wouldn't be able to love my mother enough to do it. See what I'm saying? So see, it's not about me. See, my mother, my daughter, my wife, my grandmother was my reasons for taking the time to learn how to love me. I was always the one willing to die. So if you always the one willing to die, when are you ever really living? You see what I'm saying? I was always putting myself in a position that when I had to die, my family could live. You see what I'm saying? But that's my mindset because I came from nothing. Like, man, I was told I'd be dead by the time I was 18. How can you build a future when somebody told you God told them you would be dead by the time you 18 and you 8 years old? I mean, man, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't like preparing to live to be 54 when you say, yo, God. I'm telling you, like, religious people, some cold people, man, like, whoo, and Christians and black and called and you like, man, we ain't really got nothing. But see, then when I growed up and I realized that the people that I thought had something didn't really have nothing, because I had way more than they had, right? And these people took it from me like it was nothing. They took $1 million with a click and a shift. They said I was broke like that. And I couldn't go to court. I couldn't go to a friend. I couldn't go to God. I couldn't go nowhere. I had to go to the law library, like my daddy told me. And then my mother's prophecy when she told me that told me to learn the laws when I was 6 years old, and I went to school, first grade. First day, like I say, my mama was always, like, if I got out of school, my mama was there a week before. When I go to school, my mama there. Like, so my first day of school, my mama was there. When I got home, my mama was there. My mama took me to school. I was home, so she wanted to be a part of that. Now, they left after that. But when I came home, I'm crying. She like, what you crying for? They say I can't be no lawyer. And she didn't speak no racism, nothing, man. She throwed it back on me. She said, well, if you want to be a lawyer, she said, learn the laws. And she say, when you need to be a lawyer, you'll be one. And that's what she said. She didn't say no racist. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I love my mother because she always made it about me. Like no matter what the situation was, I mean, I'd be dead right. She'd say, well, what about you? Like, what, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you? I'm like, well, what about them? She don't care nothing about them. Like never did. She always wanted me to say what I did. And she was saying, well, how you gonna get out of what you did? And see, now I'm realizing she was saying, Tommy, you right, stay right. It's when you do what you is not right. See, that what she was saying. She said, you hateful. I didn't understand what she was saying at the time. But now that I'm realizing what I did, then I'm, oh, shit, that's what she thought. Oh, see, like, man. See, when I was younger, see, I was hateful. Like, boy, I be trying to kill you. But my daddy, see, but I don't like to blame him. But I'm just saying, see, my uncles, them wasn't nice people. You understand what I'm saying? They was real G's.